Cost Harbor kind of, approved in concept, although the details hadn't been worked out. And, that's what we're doing at this point. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And then it sounded like the mid-block crossing was added in 2001. Is that also correct?
Yes.
So the mid-block crossing wasn't proposed in the specific plan originally when it was proposed in '93?
It was actually added in 1996.
Okay.
So as part of some changes to the phasing plan and also some just changes to the general layout, the new signal was required to be installed before the opening of the theme park, the new theme park, as well as the installation of that transportation center. So that was basically phase 2 of this 3-phase project.
Okay. And then, so when the mid-block crossing was approved and installed, was the thought to have both the bridge and the mid-block crossing at the same time? Or once the bridge came in, was the thought that, the mid-block crossing may or may not go away? Was there any thought given there?
Well, I think the other component is would the transportation center stay? So the way this specific plan was drafted, the transportation center could either remain at that location, or it could be relocated in conjunction with the parking structure in the east parking area. So it could be within or adjacent to that. And the traffic signal itself, a lot of the purpose was to get those buses in and out of that transportation center, as well as get the pedestrians crossing the street. So there was nothing that said it would be removed in phase 3. And Disney is not proposing to remove it as part of this project. I mean,
Okay.
they didn't request the city to remove it as part of this project.
Okay. So this bridge has kind of been in concept for, however long it's been, 23 years now. And, mid-block was a more recent addition. The mid-block crossing was a more recent addition, and it's, great that it's there, and, it benefits, everybody right now, but it, wasn't originally part of the plan.
Not the initial concept, and again, they redid the phasing of the plan in '96, and so that was a primary component along with the transportation center.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Maloney.
Disney's meeting with their neighbors to try and address the issue of the flow of the pedestrians there in that area. In your opinion, what are we doing as the city to make sure that the businesses they're not on the lost side as far as the flow of pedestrian and whatever they need to continue their business?
We're still in an early part of this process, so the purpose of those public meetings as well as this workshop is really to hear the concerns of the businesses along that area, and to then take that in and review that with Disney and look at potential solutions. So Disney has already started that. Again, I'm anticipating we'll have some more comments during the public comment portion of this workshop. So we will be working on those comments, but again, this is early and we have more work to do. So I guess to answer that, once we get all of those comments, we'll be working on that, and then we'll still hold the public hearing, and there may be additional comments that need to be heard. So at this point, the community members who attended those workshops shared those concerns with Disney. We've also received a couple of letters sharing those concerns as well.
And the city is there to make sure that those concerns are met.
The city attended the workshop that Disney conducted. We've also had some property owners that have come in to meet with us, and we've heard their concerns.
Well, at the end, all those issues will be addressed.
Those issues will be addressed through the processes.
Any other questions? You guys are good? I'm going to open the public comment section. This is the time when you are all allowed to speak on things that are within the purview of the planning commission, but not on tonight's agenda, with the exception of this workshop. Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, seeing the interest in the auditorium, I checked the rules and procedures of the Planning Commission, and there is a rule that says that each speaker would be limited to a maximum of 3 minutes. That's not a rule that applies in a public hearing setting, but a workshop like this, the rules do say there's
I
a
was going to
maximum.
implore them to speak briefly and to the point. We wouldn't put a number on them, but I guess we have to.
Yes, that's correct.
I'm going to start with, I have some speaker cards up here, folks that have filled these out and would like to speak on this topic. I'm going to call them one at a time in no particular order. I just received them this way from Ellie. So here we go.